Okay, hi everyone. I'm trying this one today in my garden. Excuse me. Thomas is watching his favourite programmes on TV. It's not as warm as it was, but fingers crossed this will work. So I hope everyone's well. I'm going to start on the ground. I'm going to sit, but I'd like you to lay down because we're going to work with the theme of Pilates again last night and stay off the knees and off the wrists. So if you're happy to sit for a few moments, you can. If you'd rather lay down in Shavasana or corpse pose, then please do. If you are laying down, then have the arms wide, have the palms facing the ceiling, and just relax your body into the ground. And if you're sitting with me, see if you can drop those shoulders, feel the seat bones into the ground here too. And then wherever you are, close your eyes and soften through your face. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. You might be able to hear the birds singing. So just slowing everything down for a moment. Feeling the belly rise and fall as you breathe in and out. So if you're seated with me, come and lay down. And if you're laying down, bring your knees into your chest. In fact, let's all do that. And just gently rock the knees side to side. When you're ready, open and close your eyes a few times until you're ready to keep them open. Let's hold one knee in, stretch the other leg long, and take a couple of breaths here. And then change legs. Bring feet now to the ground, feet under knees. And let's begin to just roll up and down into some mini bridges. So rolling up, maybe leaving shoulder blades on the ground and rolling back down. So you can take your time on these, you can take longer than me. Our aim here is to warm and mobilize the spine. So after you've done a few, if it feels good, you could start to come all the way up. You could squeeze your bottom at the top. And that might help drive your hips a bit higher. You could work with an in-breath rolling up and an out-breath rolling down. Let's do 2 more. So stretch your left leg out, bring your right knee in, and let's circle the hip. So starting small and then making the circles bigger when you feel ready. Let's change direction. You can hold where I am, or you can hold here on the shin, whatever feels good for you. And then hold the knee in, curl up, tuck your chin, and then exhale and roll back down. So then straighten this leg out. Let's draw the other leg in, and let's circle again. I swear there's more birds now that there's not so much noise. Or maybe we can just hear them better. Let's circle the leg the other way. Then holding the knee in and curling up again. Bring your legs wide and the feet down, and just start to drop your knees side to side. You can go as fast as me. I do this quite fast, or you can go much slower. But rolling onto the sides of the feet, loosening off kind of like the lower back, outside area of the hips. Now pick the knees up and let's roll side to side here too. So you can keep those shoulder blades into the ground, so we start to get a bit of mobilization in the shoulder blades. If it feels good, look away. So look, as my legs go one way, I'm looking to you. As my legs are coming to you, I'm looking away. Knees come in again. Let's come and sit up. So seated here, I just want you to roll your shoulders back. And then roll your shoulders forward. And then in your own time, come and stand up. Okay, so once you're up, let's take some bigger circles. If you need to bend your arm, that's fine. Otherwise, keep it quite straight. Allow your hips to move. Really loosen off the shoulder. Let's change direction. And then same arm, let's do figures of 8. So you can start them quite small, and then they can gradually get really big. I know some of you might have dodgy shoulders, so just change this as you need to. Keep the arm low, keep the elbow bent, whatever you need to do. Let's change sides. Shoulders might be making a few noises. Let's change direction. And then figures of 8 once you're ready. Okay, take a big breath in. Bring your hands together at the top. And then keep your hands together and roll back down through the spine. When you get to the bottom, hands find shins or thighs, and we find a flat back position. So you really want to lift that chest. In fact, if you look at me and push your chest forward, you might find that right shape. From here, you're going to breathe in, reach up, reach back. Find a side bend, and a side bend the other way. So let's add some breath to that. So let's inhale, exhale to roll down. Inhale to your flat back position. Exhale and roll up. Bring both arms up. Inhale to your flat back position. Exhale, side bend. Inhale as you come across. Exhale, side bend. Breathe in. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we're rolling up. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your side bend. Now notice this time I'm keeping both my hands together. You can drop. Coming across the other way. Breathe in. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to change this one a little bit. Breathe out. Inhale to flat back. Now stay here. Exhale. Inhale. See if you can lift one arm. Feel the work down the side of the back. Exhale and hold. Inhale again. And then roll up. So that should have felt a bit harder. Reach back. Come to your side bend. And your side bend the other way. Release the arms. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale to flat back. Exhale the other arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Roll up. Come to your back bend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. One more time. Inhale to flat back. Exhale. See if you can do both arms. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up. Reach the arms up. Side bend. And release the arms. Come and sit wide. Turn your right foot out and let's set up Trikonasana or triangle. So we lift the arms, we keep the legs quite straight. Let's inhale and reach to your triangle pose. So see if you can stack the arms this way. Pull up through your thighs and roll your top shoulder back. If it feels good, look up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the leg to warrior two. And then square the hips as much to the front as you can. Check the knees in line with that second toe. A couple more breaths here. Inhale, turn this palm up and lift to sun warrior. So see if you can keep this arm straight. I'm trying to work on that myself. So you get a really big side bend. You can look up here too. Release. Now straighten your legs and walk this back foot in a bit. And then rotate your thighs. So your thighs are facing the short end of your mat. Now if you need to, step a bit wider. Step that foot to knee. Come forward to flat back into pyramid pose. And hold here. Focus on rolling that back hip. So perhaps you could put a cup of tea here if your hips are level. And now I'm going to take you into twisting triangles. So if you know it, you're welcome to go into it. Otherwise, just have a look at me and then have a go. So we're going to soften the knee. We're going to leave, it's going to be your left hand here and wrap the other arm. Now you'll notice I'm turning away from you. I'm then trying to roll this top shoulder here back. Then if I can, I'm lifting the arm, and then I'm coming further. So let me talk you through that again. If you're already there and you want to come out of it for a moment, please do. Otherwise, let's leave the left hand on the thigh. Let's wrap the right arm behind the back and roll the shoulder back. If it feels hard, stay there. Otherwise, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, and then you might even be able to straighten your leg. Come back to me, walk the hands back to the center. Bring the hands to the thighs and roll up. Let's turn the foot the other way. So lift the arms, reach, and find your triangle pose. Inhale, exhale, bend the left leg. Now if I come out of this a bit, just stay deep if you can. Let's lengthen arms, press the feet into the ground. Feel a bit of work in the leg, yeah? Let's turn the palm up, lift to sun warrior. So just like before, finding the side bend, looking up if you can. Straightening the legs, this foot walking in a bit, and then rotating. So this back foot now is sort of turned in slightly. Finding your pyramid pose here. Feeling a stretch in this leg, leveling the hips. Then leaving the right hand here, wrapping the left arm behind the back, rolling the shoulder. So come with me this time. Stay here if you need to. Otherwise, slide the right arm down, lift the left arm up, and push off the hand to turn you further. Alright, walk yourself back to the front. Come up and give your legs a little shake. I don't know how I'm going to get on balancing on this surface. I want you to breathe in, lift the arms, drop shoulders, and then lift the right leg up. Then see if you can just open the arms to the side and stay. You still there? Step down. Inhale. Exhale. Open arms. Breathe. And stay. So you can just repeat that exactly. Otherwise you can come with my progressions. We breathe in. The right leg lifts. We open arms. Then we see if we can open the leg. And we're just holding it on the inner thigh today. And we're seeing if we can really open. So can you get your knee directly facing the side? Keep your standing leg quite straight. Now if you're feeling clever, you could look at this hand. Not mine, yours. Or you could stay. Step down. Inhale. Exhale. Arms. Leg if you want more. Find stillness. And rest. Now please grab a drink if you need to at any time. Bring feet together. Inhale, come to chair pose, intense pose. Exhale, bring the left arm across the right thigh and check your knees are forward. It's a little bit of a breath sequence, this one, not holding anything. Inhale and rise. You can reach back if you want to. Exhale, roll down to forward fold and take your hands across to your left. Inhale. Exhale, sit lower. Bring your right arm across now. Let's give everything 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, take your hands to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the arms fall. Breathe in. Hands to your left. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, where am I going? Exhale. Just like real life, isn't it? With me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, arms to your right. Breathe in. Lift your arms and bring your hands to your heart center and come and step wide. And let's find a squat position. So you want to check that your knees are going out in line with your toes. See if you can stay there. And breathe. Are you still there? And then inhale and rise. Hands come back. 3 breaths. So we're going to do this a couple more times. If you can, come lower in the legs. Feel the work in the thighs. And it's okay to stick your bottom out a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Did I say last time? One more. And rise. Step your feet together. Use a wall if you need to. And we're coming to dancer's pose, Natarajasana. So we're taking your right foot. You can take the inside of the foot if you want to. And you're lifting your other arm forward. Now this balance will hopefully give you a little bit of length in the thigh too. Push the foot into the hand. We lift the leg. And really work on just pushing that foot high. Keep the chest lifted. Don't mind if your standing leg is straight or a little bit bent. And set down. And then change sides. Fix your eyes on a steady point. So once you know where you're going, don't look at me so much. Okay, come and take a seat. So let's bring the left leg long and tuck the right leg in, or just get this leg out the way if the knee doesn't like that. And let's take a big breath in, and as we exhale, come forward over the leg. Now see if you can soften the shoulders, soften your back, and keep the foot flexed today. So you get a stretch there through the leg. Inhale and rise. Turn your chest towards your right leg as much as you can. And then bring your left arm down and side bend over. And then you can actually use this left hand to push. So you turn your body more and get a better side bend. elbows, and let's change legs. So breathe in, breathe out, foot is flexed. Inhale and rise. Turn the chest towards the knee. Side bend over. Use this right hand to push and turn you further. Bring the soles of the feet together. And just rest elbows on your knees. Now if you can't do this for any reason, because we're thinking about knees and wrists today, just come wide and come forward. If you're here with me, you're going to push your knees into your elbows. Maybe 3 seconds, and then let them go. So you can do that on an in-breath. Inhale and press. Exhale and release. Hopefully those knees are dropping a little bit. And then if you're able, just come forward and feel that stretch a bit more there. So come and lay on your front and take your feet quite wide so they're at the edge of your mat, and then take your arms wide too so they're coming out the corner of your mat. Now you could do opposite arm and leg or just legs, otherwise we're doing both lying stars. We're going to breathe in, lift the legs, lift the arms, tuck your chin, and it's quite hard to breathe here, but see if you can keep the breath flowing, and then rest. Inhale, let's come again. So we breathe in, we lift. See if you can lift your arms a bit higher this time. And rest. And those that can push back to child's pose, you could go there. Those that don't want to kneel, just rock the hips side to side and rest. So then coming and sitting again, bringing your right leg over your left now, sitting up really tall, wrapping that thigh and turning towards it. So you've got your left leg behind. Now if you can, you could tuck this bottom leg under too. See if you can get this seat bone down. And then if you want more, inhale, reach your right arm up, and then take it behind you and look towards it. Come back to the front. Change the legs over. So wrap the leg, turning, sitting up, tucking the other leg under if you want to. Breathe in, reach the arm up, breathe out, take it behind you. I've got my thumb up, by the way, and my palm facing this side. Come and sit up again, bring legs forward, clasp your hands and draw the arms back. And now really roll the shoulders back. And if you can, come to a forward fold there. So you'll get a stretch in the legs and a stretch in the shoulders. Alright, so coming and finishing off, coming back to a seated position with me, or if you're staying and you're going to do a bit of meditation or relaxation on your own, come and lay yourself down. It's a good time for me to finish because there's a child out in the garden somewhere now too. So thumb and forefinger come together, returning to your breath, eye gaze down. So just letting the practice we've just done absorb into our bodies. Taking a bit of quiet time and focusing on the breath to help us right now. Take a big breath in, bring your hands together, bring your hands to your heart center. Namaste. I can't get it to stop. I'm still here.